This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today to share with you the incredible Randle's Riches roulette system. He's been testing this one and says it's unbelievable. We're going to test it today up against another fantastic roulette system, 9th Street Roulette. We're going to start with that first. Each is going to get 15 minutes of playtime. Let's get started, and we're going to start with 9 streets. And you can pick any 9 that you want. You can see we have a 0 balance. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Can't wait for this one. Randle's new system looks awesome, and I love 9th Street Roulette. So we started out with a loss. We're going to go ahead and double the bet from 9 to 18 because there's $1 on each. Now there's 2 on each. And here we go. That's a 25 red. And that's a win. We're going to try to get one more win. So here we go again. When you get a loss, you try to get at least 2 wins, and depends how many losses that you have. But early on, all you need is 2 wins, and you can see now we're up 3 units. So let's go back to the original $9 bet now and spin. And let's keep making some profit with 9th Street Roulette. Here we go. Tried to hit the 0 there, but that's a 32 red, and that's a win. We'll take it. We're up 6 units now. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 17 black. And that's a win. So you're going to get a lot of wins with 9th Street Roulette. We're up 9 units right now. These are dollar units. But you can play for more. I'll cover the bankroll and everything you need to do if you increase the starting bets as we go through. And there's a loss, so we're going to go ahead and double that bet from 9 to 18, which again means all the dollar bets go to $2 bets. And here we go. That's a 16 red. There's 1 win. We're going to try to get 2. So let's go ahead now and try to get our second win at $18, which is $2 on the 9 streets. That's an 18 red. We got the win. So we go back. We're up 12 units now. So already doing fantastic with 9th Street Roulette. Got a lot more to share with you about this one. And then, of course, coming up, can't wait to share with you Randle's Riches. That's a 7. That's a win. We're up 15 units, which is pretty good since we only 2 minutes in now out of 15 with 9th Street Roulette, and that's an 11 black. That's another win, picking up $3 with each one or 3 units, and we're up 18 units right now. Okay, let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here. That's a 14 red. That's another win. We'll keep taking these wins. You get a lot of them with 9th Street Roulette, and that's because there's 27 numbers covered. We're up 21 units. All right, here we go. Come on. That's a 9 red. That's another win. We'll take it. We're up 24 units now. So continually adding profit. And then when we do get a loss, we double that bet and try to get 2 wins. That's a 5 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead now, and we're going to double the bet to 18 and try to get 2 wins. And you might say, well, what if you lose on one of these 2? I'll show you here in a second. But there's a win right there. So we're going to try to get our second win. And let's go ahead and do that. If we were to lose this spin, we would just double again and then try to get 2 wins after that. That's a 24 black. And we got our 2 wins. You can see we're up 27 units. Let's go back to 9 where we started. That's $1 on each. And spin. And again, coming up, if you want to play for more, I'll show you what bankroll you need for this and if you increase the size of the bet. So that's another $3 win. We're up 30 units. Let's go ahead and spin. That's pretty good for 3 minutes and 30 seconds in out of 15 with 9th Street Roulette. And that's a 33 black. And that's a win. So now we're up 33 units. Those are dollar units. And let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up 36 units now. Let's go ahead and spin again. Continue to get some wins. Continuing to add profit. And that's a 31 black. That's another win. We're up 39 units. I just absolutely love this system. Obviously, you need to start small with the bets if you can. And depending on where you play, I know that can be tough sometimes. But I'll also show you how, with these inside bets, you can meet table minimums a lot easier. We're at 42 right now, 42 units of profit. And if you're playing a $10 minimum table, you could just do this and add one more street and do the same thing, except you would have to get a few more wins. And let's see here, we're up 33 units. We lost that one, we're going to double. So if you do add an extra street and just to make your table minimum, you just try to get it. You need to double twice and get your wins instead of once. But let's just focus on the 9th Street Roulette today. We're up 39 units, and let's get our second win here. Let's see what we get here. That's a 7 red. Okay, and that is a $6 win. We're up 45 units. Let's go back to 9. Another option is just play it the way that we're playing it and place $2 bets instead of dollar bets. If you're playing automated or video roulette, or even if you're at a table with a dealer and you need to make that $10 minimum, it's much easier to do it with the inside bets because you can reach it with the total. And we're up 36 units, and you can see we lost that last one, so we're going to double. And we're going to try to get 2 wins. Here we go. Okay, that is a 13 black. Okay, there's 1 win. Let's try to get 2.
No more bets.
Okay, and when I talk about the the minimum bet that the dealer wants you to have out there, and there's another loss. So let's go ahead and double. Say it's $10. That would be 1 bet on the outside. But it'd be the total of the bets on the inside, and that's a 22 black. There's 1 win. Let's go for 2.
No more bets.
Now, coming up, I'm going to share with you what to do if you get a lot of losses in a row, and that's really important as well, because just early on, does this work with getting the 2 wins and resetting? We're at 48 units right now. Let's go back to our original $9 bet.
No more bets.
And after you get a lot of losses, sometimes it takes 3 wins instead of 2. All you have to really do is keep track of your session profit with this one, and that way you'll know what to do when that happens. We're at 51 units, which is really good for 7 minutes in with 9th Street Roulette. Coming up, the amazing new Randle's Riches. Can't wait to share that with you. He's been testing it and says it's fantastic. So we just doubled the bet to 18. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 2 black. We lost, so we double again. Now we go to 36, and this is why you want to start as low as you can with the bets and have as big of a bankroll as you can in case you have a bunch of losses. And you can see we finally got a win there. Now we need to get 2, and we're up 36 units. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Okay, that's a 35 black. And we lost, so we're going to go ahead and double that bet from 36 to 72. Since we started with dollars on these, it's much easier to double because the bets don't get crazy high. If you start with a high bet, then that's a different story. Let's go ahead and spin again here at 72. See if we can get a win and reset, and we did. That's a 23 red. Okay, so you can see we're up 48 units now, and we're going to go back to 9. Anytime you have a chance to reset, if you're close to session profit or greater, obviously, you want to reset and protect your bankroll. So let's get to making some money again. The great thing with 9th Street Roulette is you're going to get a lot of wins. So even if you're just close but not quite to session profit, you'll get it right back with this one because you're just going to get a lot of wins. And we're 8.5 minutes in now out of 15 with 9th Street Roulette. That's an 8 black. That's a win. We're at 54 units now. Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm going to be recommending a bankroll that probably seems high for just a $9 starting bet. But I am going to recommend a $1,000 bankroll with this one. And we're at 57 units. And you can play with this with less. But that's what I'm recommending because I'm starting to see a trend with all the systems that go a long time without losing. The bankroll is large in proportion to the starting bet. So we're up 60 right now. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And here we go. That's a 33 black. That's another win. Now we're up 63 units. And sometimes when you're playing with 27 numbers, you can go on a run where you get a lot of wins in a row. Just like every once in a while you can be unfortunate and get some multiple losses in a row. Then you need to know what to do, and that's why it's so important to keep track of your session profit. We just doubled because we lost that one, and let's see if we can get a win. And we did. That's a 15 black. Let's go for win number 2. You can see we're up 60 units. We have an $18 bet because we have 2 on each now, $2 each. And that's another win, 24 black. So we reset. Now you see we're up 66 units. Let's go back to 9 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 1 red, and that's a loss, so we're going to double. Let's go ahead and do that. We're at 18 now. $2 on each of those 9 bets. And that's a 0. So that's a loss. We're going to double again. Okay, let's do that. We're going from 18 to 36. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 2 black. That's a loss. We're going to double again. And you can see finally we actually have 3 losses in a row, which just shows you even with 27 numbers, that can happen. That's why you want to start small with the bets and have a large bankroll. Okay, there's 1 win. And then after this second win, we're going to see if we need 3 wins or 2 because we've had a little bit of a losing streak here. That's why you want to keep track of your session profit levels. There's another win. And you can see we're up 51. We're not in session profit, so guess what? We need 3 wins instead of 2. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's a 5 red. Now we lost though. So now we have to double again, which is why you need that $1,000 bankroll. This is a 144 total bet. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 21 red. And this is a great opportunity to share something else with you as well. And let's get a second win here and see where we're at. And then I'll show you why this can be important. And that's a 15 black. We got a win. We have 2 wins. Okay, so you can see we got back in session profit without getting more than 2, even though we've been on a losing streak. That's because we won 1 and then we lost 1 and then we doubled and then we won 2. So if you get one of the 2, sometimes you don't. If you keep track of your session profit, sometimes you don't need the 3 wins, even if you've been on a losing streak, because you had got a win on the previous one before you doubled. So keep track. That's why it's so important to keep track of that session profit level. Let's go back to our original $9 bet and spin, and let's keep building up the profits. Here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 78 units. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 12.5 minutes in out of 15 with 9 straight roulette. And that's a 14 red. That's a win, and we're up 81 units now. Let's rebet and spin again. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 7 red. That's a win, so we're up 84 units. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 24 black. And we're up 87 units. Let's go ahead and spin again. 2 minutes left with this one. Then we're going to get to the new Randle's Riches, which I know you're going to love. And at least I hope you do. And we're going to find out. He's been testing it out and says it's great. And we're up 90 units now. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And here we go. You never know, though, till we test it out. That's why we test them every day in the search for the best roulette system possible. It sure is a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're up 93 units now. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 9 red. That's a win. So we're up 96 units. We're getting close to 100. And 10% is a good goal with this one since you're only making $3 per spin on most of these. And so that's pretty good profit, up 100 units. We're at 99 right now for, even though it's a $1,000 bankroll, it's a very low risk system. When you start low and have a high bankroll, you're going to get a lot of wins and you should be able to recover. You can see now we're over 100 units of profit and we have about a minute left with 9th Street Roulette before we get to Randle's Riches. And that's a 33 black. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 105 units now.
No more
And
bet.
let's go ahead and spin. Okay, here we go. That's a 12 red. That's another win. So one cool thing to think about is if we started with $10 units instead of dollar units, we'd be up $1,080 right now. So keep that in mind. You just need to adjust the bankroll accordingly. Now I know that we're times 10 would be a massive bankroll considering we're using 1,000 for this one. But just shows you the advantage that some people have because of the size of the bankroll. And you can have the same advantage by starting really small with the bets. And if you're playing online or if you're playing automated or anything like that, and there's a win at, we need one more win there. And this is our last spin actually, we just hit 15 minutes. You can do the same thing by putting a really small bet. You can go as low as you want playing online. And if you're playing automated or video roulette, you can go even really, really low as well. Just remember, you can have the same advantage that those really rich guys have, but you just have to start with smaller units and not get greedy. That's what it's all about. We're up 111 units after 15 minutes with 9th Street Roulette. Now it is time for the new Randle's Riches. I can't wait to share this with you. He's been testing it out. Says it looks fantastic. Let's jump right in and get started. Here we go. All right, finally the time is here for Randle's Riches. I can't wait to share with you what he's been doing. Let's place the bets, and I'll go over how he's winning money in the casino. Let's put $1 on second and third column, $1 on the 1-4, 31-34 split, and then we're going to have $1 on the 8 streets in between. Just like that. That's a $12 bet. Let's go ahead and spin, and I'm going to show you what to do with wins and losses as we go through. That's a 30 red. Okay, and that's a $3 win. We'll take it, and let's just rebet and spin. So obviously you see if we hit one of the columns with the streak covered, that's $3. That's a 3 red there. And that's one of the ones that are not good. The 3, and let's cover the ones you don't want to hit now. The 2, 5, 3, 6, 33, 36, 32, 35, and 0. When that happens, we're going to increase by 1 unit, which means we're going to go from $1 to $2. And here we go. That is an 18 red. That's a $6 win. Fantastic. So you can see we're not in session profit, so we're going to keep the bets the same and spin. That's a 7 red. Okay, and that's a break even, so we keep the bet the same and spin. You can see all the numbers, the 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, and 28 are all break even. So let's go ahead and spin again here. All right, here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, you can see that broke even again, and that doesn't hurt us any. Let's go ahead and start making some money now. We have a $24 bet out there. Let's go ahead and spin, and that's a 16 red. Another break even. There aren't that many of those. There's only 8 of them, but we've hit the last 2 or 3 of those. So let's see what we get here. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's a $12 win. We'll take it. Now we're in session profit. We're up $12. We're going to go back to the original $12 bet. So you can see that's 8 down there on the bottom that break even, and then the 2 splits, and then the 1 on the second, and then 1 on the third column. So let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go, and keep track of your session profit. We're at $12 right now. That's a 3 red. I think that's a loss. Yes, it is. So we're going to go ahead and go up by another unit, and we're going to go from 1 to 2 on all these bets. All right, here we go. That's a 17 black, and that's a $6 win. Fantastic. We're not in session profit, so we keep the bet the same. Remember, our session profit was at 12. We need to increase that, and that's a 1 red. All right, that's a good one. That's a $12 hit, and we're up 21 units now. So now we're going to go back to the original $12 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a $3 win. We're up 24 units.
No more bet.
All right, fantastic so far. Again, there's only 8 that break even. We did hit about 3 of them in a row at one point there, but that's okay. But there's one of the bad ones right there. Let's go over what those are again, and we'll increase by 1 unit. So 32, 35, 33, 36, 25, 3, 6, and 0. Those are the ones that we will increase by 1 unit on. And here we go. That's a 33 black. And that's a loss. We hit another one of those, so we need to go up another unit. Now, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go to 3 on all these. And then if you do hit the 0, you need to do something else. And I'm going to share that coming up because the 0 is a total loss. So let's go ahead and spin. And we're at a $36 bet now. Here we go. It tried to hit the 0 right there, didn't it? That's a 32 red. And we just hit another one of those. My goodness. So I think we hit, that's hard to believe. We lost 3 in a row there. We're going to go up another unit. That's hard to believe with, there aren't that many there that are, and those are all almost touching each other. Let's go up another unit. Okay, so we're at minus 30 now. Obviously, we're not in session profit right now. Let's go ahead and get back in session profit, and that's a 23 red. Okay, that's a $12 win. You can see we're minus 18. We're going to stay right where we're at with the bets, and let's build it back up. That was very unlucky to get 3 in a row, almost touching right there, that were all losses, and that's a nice $24 win there. We're up 6 now, but we're going to stay at this bet level until we're back in session profit again. Okay, that's a 4 black. Ooh, that's a good one. And now we are in session profit. We're up 30. We're going to drop back to 12 again, where we started. And that's crazy. We hit 32, 35, and 33 on 3 consecutive. Look at those. My goodness. But we recovered, so let's go ahead and spin again here. And we just hit 35 again. You got to be kidding me. So let's go up another unit, and from 1 to 2 on each, and spin. Here we go. Remember, our session profit was there around 30, and that's a 7 red. Okay, that's a break even. That's those 8 across the bottom. You don't hit them very often, and although we hit 3 in a row somehow earlier, but it's only 8 numbers, so that doesn't happen very often. That's a 21 red. Okay, that's a nice $6 win. We're up 27. We're getting close to new session profit. Then we can drop back to 12 again, where we started. And that's a 24 black. Okay, that's a $6 win. We're in new session profit now, so we can go back to 12. Let's go ahead and spin. And Randall said this tested fantastic. We're only 6 minutes in out of 15. I can't wait to see where this goes in the rest of the 15 minutes. And that's another win. We're at 36 units. And let's get some wins. Here we go. We're still at base level and haven't had too much risk so far, so that's fantastic. That's a 9 red. That's another win. We're up 39 units. Now we're finally getting some wins after that little slow start we had and all those losses in a row, but that can happen. And the good thing is we recovered pretty quickly. And you can see that's another win. We're up 42 units. So now it's starting to grow, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 6 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll go up a unit. So we'll go from $1 to $2. Now, make sure you're not doubling on these partial losses. We're only hitting the double button because we're going from 1 to 2. And I can't believe we hit the 33 again. My goodness. We've hit 33 twice and 35 twice at least. But, you know, that can happen when you're playing roulette, but pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and add a unit to each one of these. Now, coming up, I'm going to go over what happens if you hit the 0 because that is a total loss. And you need to know what happens there. We're at $36 total bet now. And then we'll cover the bankroll as well for this one. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $9 win. We're up 24. We're going to stay at 36 and spin. And hopefully we don't hit any more 33s or 35s. We've had enough of those. And that's a 29 black. And that's a $9 win. We're up 33. Let's rebet and spin and try to establish new session profit on this spin. That's a 36 red. That's a loss, though. That's another one of those bad numbers. Let's go ahead and add another unit to these. Okay, so here we go. They're all going to 4. That's what the only time you can hit the double button is on the first loss. And we're at 48 now because you're not really doubling, you're adding a unit on that first loss. That's on all the losses really, but that's a nice $12 win there. We're up 18. We're going to stay at this $48 bet level and spin. Here we go. And that's the 0. So if we do hit the 0, it's the only total loss. You need to double the bet. So we're going to go from 48 to 96. This is a $1,000 bankroll system, and I know that seems like a lot for that $12 starting bet. And we did not hit the 33 again. You've got to be kidding me. So we're going to go up another unit, and we've hit 33 3 or 4 times now, and we've hit the 35 twice. So hopefully that's all that we're going to do with that, and you can see that put us down. So let's build it back up. Here we go. Let's get some wins. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a break even. That won't hurt us any. That'll just build us up some comp credit, and let's get some wins here. Let's stay away from that first column. Let's go second column and in the middle. And that's a nice $54 win. We're at minus 48. We're going to stay here at 108 total bet, and that's why you need that $1,000 bankroll in case you get a bunch of losses in a row like that with 0 or some of these other numbers. And that's a nice $27 win. Let's build it back up again. All right, here we go. And that's a 1, and that's a good one, I think. It is. That's a $54 win. We're up 33. Let's spin again here and try to get back into new session profit. Here we go. Tried to hit 0 on us there. That's a 26 black. We'll take that $27 win. We're in session profit at $60. So we finally get to go back to 12 where we started. But man, that was crazy getting that many 33s and 35s, and the 0 popped in there as well. But that can happen. That's why you have to be prepared and know what you're going to do. And that's why it's also important to always practice these before you go to the casino and know what you're in for and be prepared. That's a 26 black. That's a $3 win. We're up 63 units. Let's spin again. We're back at base level, which means we're at $1 each. And we're 10.5 minutes in out of 15. Still a lot of time left, though. Let's see where this takes us. And that's a $3 win. We're up 66. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 14 red. Another $3 win. We're up 69 units. Those are dollar units. And here we go again. Let's get some more wins. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a good one. We're up 72 units. You can see we're starting to build it up now. And let's stay away from those 33s and 35s. No way, I called it. That's at least the 4th or 5th 33 we've got. Okay, let's go up a unit, which again, you can hit double on that one just because the first one, because you're going up just 1 unit from going from 1 to 2. You got to be kidding me. That's like 7 33s now. That is insane. Oh my goodness. Let's increase again. Roulette is a crazy game sometimes, and let's keep going up a unit on losses. And you can see that dropped us back to $45 profit. That is crazy how many 33s and 35s we've got this session. And that's a 17 black. We finally got a win. Okay, that's a $9 win. We're at 54 units. Let's go ahead and spin. And crazy stuff happens, and you got to be prepared for it. That's a 6 black. And that's another loss. So we're going to go up another unit. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay, now we're at $48 total bet. We're 12 minutes in out of 15 with Randle's Riches. And we've just had some unfortunate spins recently, but let's build it back up. That's a break even. We hit one of those 8 across the bottom on the streets. And occasionally you hit those. They don't hurt you any. And that's a 2. That's actually not a good one. That's another big loss. So we're going to go up another unit. And that might have put us down. We're going to find out here in a second, but we can come back. The good news is we haven't really been down much this whole time. We're at -9 right now. And let's go ahead and spin, and let's bring this back. That's a 24 black. Okay, that's a nice $15 win. We're back up again.
No more bets.
Let's spin again here and get some back-to-back wins, hopefully. That's an 18 red. That's another $15 win. We're up 21.
No more bets.
All right, come on. Let's get some good ones here. That's an 18 red. That's another win. We're up 36. You can see I'm going to try not to name out the numbers that we've hit that are bad over and over again, because they will pop up again. Oh my God. Just talking about them makes them happen. That's at least 10 or 11 33s and 35s. Oh my goodness. Just referencing them made them come up. That's an amazing talent I think I have there. I better stop talking about bad numbers. Okay, here we go. We're at $72 total bet. Let's go ahead. You got to be kidding me. That's like, I've lost track of the number of 33s and 35s we've had. Oh my goodness. It's got to be over 12 now. That is insane. Okay, we're at 84 total bet now, but we have the bankroll to do this, and let's go ahead and spin. That's a 4 black, and that's a $42 win. We're minus 21. We'll stay at this $84 level for now. And that's a 4 black. Oh, good. Back to back. We're up 21. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. That's a win. Okay, and we just ran out of time. We only made 42 units of profit, but it is profit. And considering that we hit 33, 35, probably 13 or 14 times, I lost count there. That's pretty good to actually be up 42 units. So thank you, Randle, for sending in Randle's Riches. This is looks like a fantastic system. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And also you can email me at roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And that's also where you send the new systems each and every day, like Randle just sent in and everybody else does each and every day of the week. I just love testing out these new systems in the search for the best roulette system possible. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and if you are, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing this great community of people that love playing roulette, and let's keep testing these systems every day and see if we can find one that is unbelievable, and that's what I look forward to every day. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.